Yes, halfway through the week.
First of all, Woman Wednesday.
This wine is good.
Thank you. It's like a rose.
Ooh, I like it, girl. Ooh,
It's
okay.
sweet, but it's not too much. Y'all know we always gotta have our wine.
Our wine, look like
We're some alcoholics, low key. We
look,
love
one
some
glass. I
wine.
be like, one glass, I'm done. Like,
But you know what? I've been like that ever since, because
You're
I didn't drink it
so-
enough. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been really like
after one glass,
one
you
glass.
good.
I was on the phone. It's so funny. I was talking on the phone with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and I poured the glass up to right here. Cause I said that's one glass.
Yeah.
That's one glass, right?
Yeah.
Right here, y'all. That's one glass. But so I poured it up. By the time I got right here, girl, I was drunk on the phone.
Exactly, girl. Like, it
I
hits
was
you
like,
it doesn't hit you fast, but when you sipping on it
This
slowly,
ain't it.
wine drink, y'all, you can get wine drink so easily. Like, it's really nothing to it, especially if you don't
Yes.
drink too much wine. I'm such a lightweight, so drinking wine, like, this is a good amount, like what I have right now. But if it would have been up here, y'all.
And that's a big glass.
It
Mine
is.
is tall, so girl, I had it
Yeah.
all the way up here because that one's wide, so I had to
Mhm.
pour it up more. Y'all know.
Definitely.
You gotta
So,
give it a look.
exactly.
But
We finna get into
Derrick.
it. First topic, y'all. Derrick Jackson.
Mm.
Child.
You know what? That man is fine.
He is. Okay. That man is fine as all get out. But baby, like when I heard the news, that I thought it was fake at first, but then the side chick, y'all.
We did a whole broadcast.
Yes, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. That shit looked like it was a setup. Like, first off, his wife, y'all. Okay, they was like this. It was on. She was like this with her bonnet on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all didn't want to get on her. She was looking. I'm sorry. She could have put on some makeup. A
You know
wig,
what?
like-
But Suki, Sukiana from Florida, she
Uh-huh.
was saying like she's in a cult because why would you want your wife after you did all that to her to basically come out and then all of a sudden you don't want her to look good, you don't want her to look like a baddie on camera, you want her to come out and look like she's not what she's worth, and then at the end of the day you out here just telling your truth and she just sitting there just
y'all.
no.
If you ain't seen the video, it's embarrassing, y'all. It's on Twitter, it's on YouTube. Get on YouTube, y'all.
Yes.
People being reenacting it. It's funny. I'm sorry. The situation, like,
We should do a TikTok.
we should. We gotta do that, y'all. So if you don't know about Derrick Jackson, so basically he's like a dating coach. He be trying to help people amend their relationships and stuff.
Which he don't need to do.
Yeah, it's like, baby, no, you giving people false info because I didn't know that they said he had cheated on his wife. Like, I ain't know.
She
So
yeah,
y'all,
that man and
she was looking very in distress, very much homely on camera while he's sitting there with a tight ass purple sweater on.
like she not new to this, she true to this.
Yeah, so she really didn't have too much to say, and even when she got to talking, she was like, well, I forgave him, God forgave him, and we just now wanted to come out and tell you guys the truth. No, sis, the side chick came out and told us the truth, and she had photos. Derrick J got caught cheating on his wife, and then not on top of that, y'all, this man been talking in third person. Derrick Jackson did not mean to cheat. It was
like he's a crazy person, like he's a god.
Third person really every week.
I promise you. But you know the crazy part about it is, like, she reminds me. Have you ever seen that show, the Tyler Perry? Yes, cute bag.
Thank you.
Have you ever seen the show, Tyler Perry? It's like Ruthless.
I've been wanting to watch it.
Girl, Derrick remind me of Ronkus, whatever his name is. Y'all go watch it. It's very interesting. Like, I thought most of Tyler Perry's stuff be very cliche and crazy. Yeah. But that show right there, I was like, oh, he on to something. Because that man is the prime example of who them guys and females worship. Like, and he thinks he's a god. He controls everything. He understands, like, everything. And you're supposed to be held at this standard. And you over here not cheating once, not cheating
multiple times. I'm sorry, y'all.
Cheating multiple times.
I'm not forgiving you. Maybe one day, but if you cheat on me, especially if you are in a marriage, you did
and she got the receipts.
Yeah, like, that's embarrassing. And for her just to, like, say the bare minimum, she didn't even say too much. She was just, like, nodding her head, like, and
she was like this.
People are, like, making fun of her, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, it's funny as hell. Like, sis, you could at least put a wig on your head, take that hat off your head. I'm sorry, like,
I
She
see
could've came
one
with it.
girl, she was like, I went all through her Instagram, and she doesn't do her nails. She doesn't dress cute on her Instagram. She wears covers up all the time. Like,
Really?
you know, like how not Muslims, but Amish.
Yeah.
How they cover up a lot
Yeah.
in their certain culture.
Yeah.
Like she was basically saying like that's how her page looks. So that's why a lot of people were saying she could possibly be in a cult with him.
She could.
Because of the way she interacted with. And y'all know it's a lot of sex scandals going on lately as far as when it comes to, you know, people turn open relationships to situationships that just have a lot going on with a lot of different people bringing in and out, and then all of a sudden, you know, your rules change, the guys change. Cults are interesting. Listen, baby, they are interesting because I was watching documentaries on them, but at the same time, they got like people be getting beat on.
Oh,
people
I believe
be
it.
getting raped.
Yeah, I
like,
believe it. And they
types of
brainwashed.
stuff.
It all starts with the mind. So if you know a person that got they're weak minded and they find a group that they feel like they identify with, baby, they gone. They head so far gone, and especially when it's other weak minded people and they all combine. We are just alike, and then there's one person that's a leader. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta be careful. Like it'll be that one leader that think he run everybody, and like people treat him like he a god or something. I only serve one God, okay? The one above, okay? That's it.
Hello.
That's it. Like.
So I don't know, you know, but also I was talking. It's so funny that she was talking about that because I was talking to my last check, right? And she was basically stating like, you know, her and her husband are in the process of getting a separation, but you don't know it. Which I don't know why she was talking to me about it, but baby, she was spilling the beans. Y'all know how like styles will be when they be talking. They be
talking
pouring out their life.
They do.
Like I'm the therapist, not them. I'm the therapist. And like I promise you, she was literally talking about like, yeah, I don't know if he be cheating, but you know what? I ain't even about to ask him because whatever he be doing, he gotta take it up with God. And I said, baby, the fact that you telling me this, I know you're curious.
Yeah, like
as to what your husband's doing, and y'all still stay together. Like deep down inside, every female has that intuition where it's like, I want to know what he's doing. Now, if you ask, you ask. If you don't, you don't. But at the end of the day, every female thinks about it.
Yeah.
If that comes to that situation.
What they doing?
So it's like, and if you talking to a stranger about it, girl, it's weighing heavy on your mind.
Right. It's like, go ahead and ask that man, and if he lying, you gonna be able to tell. Like
exactly. She said they've been married for 15 years.
It's like, girl, I don't know how to help you. Y'all need to go seek a marriage therapist, counseling, like. Just cheating overall, y'all, is so lame. If you are not happy, especially in a marriage, that's one thing for your relationship. I still don't condone it. If you're not happy, fucking leave.
Exit the door, exit the building, you know, and communicate. Like, if you're not happy, all you gotta do is communicate. I do that all the time. Communicate. I just did that today. I said, look, listen, if you busy, you better pick up the phone and say, I'm busy. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's it.
Don't ignore me, sweetie.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah, don't ignore.
You're making the situation worse if you literally don't ask what you need to know. And closed mouths don't get fed.
Baby, that's why I always speak up. I'm sorry. I'm going to be like, so, the question is what I have for you.
And ask the right questions. Yeah. Like, don't just be beating around the bush. Because no one got time to be answering 1,000 questions. Yeah. Like 100, 21 questions. Like said.
Be direct, y'all.
Oh my
Please
God.
Be direct. We need a lot more females and male to be straightforward with the questions. Don't say one thing or ask something that means something else and have like a underlining meaning or like just something else. Don't do that. We too grown for that. No one's going to try to read your mind and, oh, well, I think she meant this when she asked. No, she meant what she said. She meant what she asked. He meant what he asked. So it's not rocket science, y'all.
And that's what goes into something else that we were going to discuss, because it's very important to be setting the standards before you even get in a relationship so that you know exactly what you're getting into, and on top of that, you know exactly what they believe in, how they feel about certain things. And you need to know if a man believes in marriage, if they want to have kids. And no, this is not rushing a gun. This is honestly like getting to know a person. Because honestly, at this age and time, if you don't ask, you're going to be waiting, and 5 years down the line, you waiting on the ring. This man don't even believe in marriage.
Yeah.
Sis, you done wasted all your time. So make sure you are very much so asking all the right questions. Even like, girl, on the first date, I asked how much money you made.
Oh, we know. We know exactly like that. Like, y'all just go ahead and be upfront because you gotta make sure you guys are on the same page for values.
Yes.
Is he family oriented? Does she like family? What does she like to do? Like, you guys,
what type of dates?
Yeah, if the interest is not common, if you guys are not equally interested in each other, it's not gonna work out. Because I see so many times like guys be thirsty, females be thirsty for someone that don't even want them. And my thing is, if you know someone is clearly not interested, leave them alone.
That's so true.
Don't try to force it. Forcing stuff, y'all will. I'm telling you.
Waste your time.
You are wasting your time.
You cannot, and that's another thing. Females, stop trying to change men. Men are gonna do what they want to do, and two, at the end of the day, you can't change a grown person because at the end of the day, I'm grown the same way they grown. So you're not my mama, you're not my daddy. So whatever I decide to do is what I decide to do. I'm gonna take it into consideration, and that's the way they think. They can take it into consideration, but stop trying to change men and make them into or mold them into this type of guy. You can't mold a man, okay?
Nah, build a bob.
You can't build a bob. A bob the builder. I promise you. So stop it. At the end of the day, get what you need to know from the beginning. Get all your answers. And then literally, it's either a yes or no. Do you want to be with him or do you not? Do you want to continue dating him or do you not? Don't be like, well, he don't do this, but I can try to see. No. Red flag, baby. And also, that also looks bad on your part because you settling.
We're not settling out here, y'all. That's one thing I done learned. Do not move backwards. Do not move backwards. When people see you doing well, they want to try to creep back into the picture. And like, that's really, y'all, I'm telling you, whenever you're doing good, them people from the past, they always want to pop up. They want to pop up like, boo, I'm here. What you doing? How's life is wonderful. Life is great. Life is what it should be.
You know, I just had, every year this happens, but I have the same 3 exes that always pop back up. And I'd be like,
how can I help you, sir?
I be keeping it so friendly, but at the same time, I'd be like, honestly, it's half of my fault too, because I could do the whole block thing and everything, but I don't have time to be doing that. I just be like, if you gonna watch, you gonna watch. If you don't, you don't. But that don't mean you entertain the conversation. That means you cut that short. That means if he says, hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm blessed. Are you blessed? Be blessed. Good night. Have a nice day. That don't mean how your mama doing, how your family doing. Don't get into them conversations because you giving someone what you want to give them, and no.
They doing that on purpose.
That's
they trying to see where
if you gonna still communicate.
Yeah.
No,
we're not doing
No, we not doing that. So always make sure, girl. That's another thing. So you know I have a Patreon, right? And it's a guy from like 5 years ago that I used to talk to. And he's like one of my Patreon members. Girl, he be paying for my Patreon. He pays me like $5 every month as a member of my Patreon.
Really?
Girl, just to see what I'm up to, because he is blocked on everything. I should probably block everyone. Matter of fact, because that's working out. So maybe I should do that.
I love blocking.
Then they gotta subscribe to my Patreon. I'm gonna block you for some money.
Oh, you want to pay for that? Oh, you're getting unblocked.
And it's so fun. Should you do it, like create an OnlyFans if you're in a relationship and your man want to do it and you want to do it? Like,
yeah, I feel like if you guys both want to do it, that's one thing. But if one person agrees and the other person don't do it, like I feel like if you're in a relationship, someone really can't tell you, but out of respect, if you really love and care for them, and they say, I don't want you to make OnlyFans, okay, just drop it. It ain't that serious. Like,
that's true.
It's really not that serious.
I would love to do like a OnlyFans with a relationship, but clearly that don't work out because Suki didn't work out with her husband. They divorced. And then Erica Mena didn't work out with her husband and they divorced. How do you split an account like once you reach a certain amount?
Y'all,
like
it's getting crazy how many celebrities. Y'all, Kim and Kanye broke the Derrick J and his wife, and there were some other couples that broke
Gary and his wife.
Gary Owens and his, that I was like,
I'm tired of Claudia.
I'm like, what was the reason? Why y'all break up? Gary Owens, what did he do? They didn't disclose no information. What
she
happened?
just said that she paid for 15 counseling sessions and Claudia about to make her pay for 29. Claudia, what did you do?
Claudia said she ain't do nothing. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
We don't know what she did. It's like, girl, don't be trying to mess up a happy home.
But you know what? She's known to mess up happy homes. So I wouldn't be surprised if she like, you ain't about to tarnish my name. I already got shit popping. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, here you come, dragging me down. Like, let's keep all this in our little box, like what we got going on. If I did something, I did something. But I'm listen, deny. Keep your endorsements.
It's like, girl, if you did something, just say you did it. But if like, I don't know, when some darks don't come to light. But you know, another celebrity breakup that really had me shook was like, what's the Karrueche and when they broke up. I know, like, it's been.
You think that her and Quavo gonna get back together now that they broken up?
Quavo and Karrueche?
Yes.
They were a thing?
Yes. Sweetie even sent her a little icy box.
Oh.
That was a little petty. So you knew that you was disconnected from your man. So what you did was you sent your ex's man an icy box.
Yeah, that's kind of petty.
I don't know how to feel about that one. Now that everything came to life about what's going on, you would never know if she was doing that just to be petty, to show you like, bitch, I'm fine, or to be like.
We don't know the real reason behind it. It's just like.
Who do you think is gonna end up better in the end? I feel like Sweetie gonna end up going downhill, and Quavo actually about to be popping again.
Yeah, okay, really, y'all. I love Sweetie. Like, Sweetie is great,
She's
but
very beautiful.
Before her and Quavo started dating, like, I didn't know who she was.
She was 10 white toes and them Tory flip flops.
Yeah, like she was pretty. Like, that song wasn't that her first song or no?
That was the first one that popped off.
Yeah.
I'm a top dollar.
Quavo helped her, y'all. I don't care what no. Quavo really helped her. Like she's related to Gabrielle Union. They're cousins.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't want, girl. If my cousin's a celebrity, cousin put me on. I'm gonna put myself out there, but help put me on. Like,
I feel like she honestly, but no, it was a good move for her in the beginning because if you think about it. Cardi B, when she got with Offset, the Migos was popping because the Migos was there before Lil Baby and all them, you know? So they was like top, they was on Lil Baby standard at the time. And then all of a sudden, they started spending that money, getting in them relationships, not being in the studio enough. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Lil Baby came through and scooped your number one
he
spot.
Really did. Like, Cardi, that's one. Cardi never going downhill, y'all. Like,
she really not.
She got too many diamond, platinum. Like, I think that's the highest you can achieve. So
and on top of that, Offset ain't leaving her.
No.
He probably done cheating.
Yeah, he probably
after
done had his fun.
He probably
they done had their fun. Like,
they came to a conclusion. We gonna mess people together. But
look, that's what they said.
I ain't about to lose my wife. Y'all know what she doing out here in these streets. And she Grammy nominated.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I don't think the Migos been Grammy nominated.
I really don't.
We gonna have to Google that one.
Quavo, damn it. Offset, I get them confused. Offset would be a fool to even try Cardi again or some lame stuff. Like,
they really would.
His career, nobody would want to work with him. Like, but she took him back, surprisingly. I mean,
but that's because Cardi at the time when he was cheating, she still wasn't really where she needed to be.
Yeah.
So she can't get a divorce after you just had a newborn.
That's true.
But now, baby, she'll leave. She'll get that bread, that head.
She gonna say, "Oh, you want to cheat on me? Okay." Like, cause I don't even know who she would go to. Like, start dating though. Like,
that's true. That's like Kim. Like, who would you go? You can't go to another athlete after Kanye.
Nah, definitely not. It's just like,
maybe she'll go to Bill Gates or someone, like someone in that caliber. You know,
I don't see her with a white man though.
I don't either.
She like black men. She got black friends. Like,
who else would she go to? Everyone else is taken. That's a billionaire.
Yeah, and they said Drake. That situation was false.
You know
they
what?
Like,
but that would be a good look, though.
It would, but I don't know. She got 4 kids. She got a lot on her plate. She need to take care of.
You know what? But I don't think Drake got one. He got enough.
Oh,
I don't think he won another one, so that would be a good look for her.
I forgot
because
little boy.
He got Adonis. I promise you.
Yeah, I forget about him. Honestly, like,
no, but that's a good look because they already got their kids out the way. Yeah. They still both look good. They still both own their stuff when it comes to doing their work and business.
It's a lot of kids. So she got 4. He got 1 that's 5.
But you know, he probably don't want another one.
Nah,
he probably got one in secret though. Y'all know how Drake.
Yeah, like literally, that little boy don't even look nothing like him. Like, it looked like his mom though.
Yeah.
The baby looked. I can tell the baby mixed, but it looks like his mom, not even him. It's like Drake.
Yeah.
That's your kid, but girl, let's get into hot girl summer. Just because we say hot girl summer does not mean you want to be a hoe. Hot girl summer means you want to enjoy your summer with your friends or even with your man. Like, you want to enjoy yourself, you want to have fun, go out and eat. I don't know, like, who made it to where if you say, oh, I'm gonna be a hot girl, like, May never said go out and be a hoe. I don't even know why y'all translated that.
No, the city girls said that.
Yeah. So city girls, if you taking advice from city girls, then bye. You should not be taking advice from. I like city girls, but
I like them as a person.
Yeah.
But they music, baby. There's a difference between a hot girl and a city girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely not city girl.
City girl, she gonna take your bread and then that's all she want and she gonna leave. A hot girl got her own bread.
Yes.
But she going out and she gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Remember that, ladies. Okay, we are not. Don't be a city girl.
Don't refer yourself as a city girl.
You don't want a scammer.
Listen, if you scamming the system, okay, I'm all for it. If you scamming bank accounts, I don't like that. Why are you stealing from somebody?
True.
If you scamming like helping people like get their money, so that's one thing. But if you taking money from people's accounts, what's your bank account? What's your?
And honestly, y'all need to stop doing that because y'all going to jail. Let me tell you, it's so many people that have been caught doing scams through bank accounts.
Oh yeah.
Y'all need to stop doing that because that's just an easy way. You're not a scammer no more if you scam through a bank account. You need to get on the trend because at this point, it's she got the bread.
And what if what do you say? But what if she still wants your money? I mean, if a female
she can still have your money. I mean, it just depends on what y'all got going on.
If y'all are like equally spending money on each other, that's one thing. But come on,
I wouldn't even say equally because as a man, I mean, would you? I get it. Like, you know, you want your female to do something too, but I mean, nothing's equal in life. Like, my man doesn't like me paying for dates. That's just that. I have never paid for a date. He ain't gonna ask me to pay for a date. He don't want me to pay for a date because it looks crazy to him. But I mean, I'll pay for snacks.
Don't let me start choking again. We're so different when it comes to that. Like, if I'm fucking with a dude, I don't mind, like, if sometimes you pay, sometimes I pay, but it's different for everyone. You said, this girl said, I'm gonna pay for snacks. She really different. She did.
He don't want me to.
Well, like, he don't want you to.
He don't listen. Y'all, I don't pay for nails. I don't pay for hair. I don't pay for dinner. You know, I'll cook dinner. She says snacks.
I ain't heard of that before.
No, it's true. Now, y'all, that doesn't mean I do cook dinners now. I'll do home cook. I cook from all the time.
You be cooking, yeah. She be cooking.
Now,
Yeah.
I'll do Cajun. I'll do Caribbean food. I'll do Italian food. I'll do barbecue. I'll do all of that. I'll even do seafood. But, you know, throw down a whole crab boil. But when we're out, he does not want me paying for his dinner. You know, I don't know. That's just
But that's how he operates, though. Like, that's just how he is. Like, everybody different, y'all. We ain't saying that y'all do gotta do all this.
No.
Some dudes, they gonna stop messing with you. They gonna
say,
she
don't try to change a man and tell him he got to.
Yeah,
it's
like,
in him or
if
it's
he
not.
wants to,
okay?
He's gonna do it. You shouldn't be having to ask for a man to take you out to like plan stuff. If a man really trying to fuck with you on another level,
I'll go get the ices.
He would go to the movies, get it.
But he gonna pay for the tickets. You know?
Okay,
like,
I get it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be equal. Like, and if you trying to get a bunch of stuff, like if it's ices, I got the ices. But if you trying to get ices, candy, popcorn, nachos, and a hot dog, nigga, this is a date.
It's like pick a couple of items, but don't go overboard. I'm the same way though. Like, if I'm paying for the date, like, order what you want. But now, if I see you getting out here and like, what?
You about to pull out that card.
I wouldn't even do that. Like, if a guy take me out, I'm not finna order the most expensive thing on the menu because I get full really easy and I eat slow as hell. So
I do too.
Yeah, I be trying to digest. I be like,
oh my god, you know what's crazy? And I be thinking about that too because I was like, I used to be one of them chicks that would like, mind you, I'll order something, I'll take it home because I do have a smaller stomach. I just can't finish my food.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just a waste because I don't like eating leftovers either.
Yeah, leftovers don't taste the same for real.
They don't. So I've realized that I have to be considerate when I'm out. That's just it.
Especially
if you want to go out, just be considerate with what you're ordering. That don't mean you get what you want. Get what you really can eat.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't order no filet mignon steak and you know you don't
and
like
some lobster.
Yeah, and you know you don't eat that. Why you order that? Like, order something that you know you'll eat. Like,
now what I might do is I might order a smaller meal, but I might want a drink and another drink or a bottle of wine or something.
Yeah.
Like, you might come out of pocket more for drinks than you will for like.
I feel like that's okay though. Like,
yeah,
especially if I'm not hungry and I say I just want appetizer. Go ahead with a drink. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can do appetizers all day.
Yeah,
and drink all night.
But honestly, I be good off of appetizer. I get so full. Like if they bring me like 5 things of like whatever chicken tenders or I don't know buffalo chicken sticks. Like I just make that up, but
I'm like that sounds kind of good.
It do like look something like that, but honestly, it just really depends.
Yeah, don't be too
the area. Yeah,
and they can tell too when you don't normally eat. Listen, if you over here and don't ask who's paying for the bill before you order, because that automatically says a setup right there.
Honestly, you know what I was just saying the other day. To me, like from my point of view, if the guy initiates the date, he should be paid. But if I initiate a date or idea, I should be the one paying for it. Like that's just the way I think of it. It's just
I agree with that.
Like if it's like, oh, I say, oh, I want to do this, let's go do that. Like, and I'm inviting you. Whoever is inviting that person out needs to be the one that's paying. Because if you throw an idea, like another person's paying, be able to afford it, and don't expect the other person to pay. Like that's just so backwards. How you gonna invite me out and I'm paying?
But see, I get things like that. Like if we go to like a what are those called, mystery houses or escape rooms. If we do something like that, or we go to Topgolf or something, like I don't mind paying for something like that because I feel like that's just us hanging out. That's not really like a date unless it's something that's just really nice done and extravagant, something like that. That's us hanging out, just trying to get out the house. But if we're actually going to a nice place, or we're going to a lounge, or we're going just out to eat and that's it, we're not doing anything fun, then that's just, I don't mind coming out of pocket for that. If I say I want to go bowling tonight.
Yeah, it's like, it's on me.
Do people still bowl?
They do. Like, girl, we went to, All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend, y'all. We went to Main Event. Girl, the bowling lanes was packed. It was
love
packed.
to do that.
We gotta go on a bowling thing. Like, we
should.
Look,
bowling day.
Bowling day. Okay,
there you go.
Sure, we gon' we got that coming up.
We definitely gonna do that. And then on top of that, for the friends that are in relationships, don't forget about your friends. Don't turn into that person. Y'all, we're really going in on the females right now.
We got to.
Don't turn into that person that's literally like, oh, I'm in a relationship now. All I want to do is hang out with my man.
That's going to get you unfriended. Being funny.
And your man is not going to like that either at the end of the day. Because you're going to be mad when your man want to go hang out with his guy friends and then you stuck in the house. And the baby, he not about to take you with his guy friends or the bros to hang out. So sit your butt in the house and don't call me when he out, because I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not going out tonight.
No, like literally, like just even for new relationships, over like it doesn't matter how long you've been together. Your friends was there before that man or that female. Like this goes for guys too. Like you definitely shouldn't just be like disregarding your friends because your man want to see you every time. And if your friend invites you somewhere and you gotta ask your man, or it's like, can my man come? No, I invited you. Don't. Oh, that's one thing. If I invite my friend out and she wants to bring her man, no, well, you with him all the time. Like,
they said I deal with that now.
Yeah, like no, don't.
And listen, at the end of the day, your man is gonna start to feel weird when he realizes at the end of the day that you don't have no female friends. Because every guy has male friends that be like, hook me up with your friend. And you ain't got no more friends.
It's like your friends are not your friends no more.
He don't want you no more because you don't got no friends. Because you just want to be all but the hill.
Yeah, like you gotta have some time and space. I'm the type, I don't want to see no dude every single day. I just don't. Couple of times out the week, really a good 2 to 3, maybe even 4 if I really like you.
Then
that's
nice.
cool. Like every day, I would really get annoyed, and I easily get annoyed with people. So
I still don't women only on weekends, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But I feel like that's
fine.
that's good. Them 3 days, that's straight.
But we communicate a lot during the week, so it's like that gives you space to not only hang out or do things or work or whatever you gotta do. Handle your business, okay? Because another thing is, your man not gonna want you hanging up around him and he trying to handle business too. Listen, build separately, and then y'all have a whole empire. Don't try to put yourself in his situation, because then at the end of the day, he's gonna be like, where's the value? You know? Yeah. Bring your own value to all situations. So
I like that.
Yes.
That was well said.
You know,
like, that's really one thing, you guys. Like, you have to have your own identity when you're in a relationship. Speaking, like, I was in a relationship like a year ago, but I'm saying, like, just y'all, if you do not know who you are in a relationship as an individual, you should not be in a relationship. I hate when people get in a relationship and they try to like shape themselves into someone that person wants. It's
continue on your craft, continue doing what you was doing, and make it even better, because he gonna see that you on your grind. He gonna like you more, and then on top of that, he's gonna see like, damn, maybe she can bring something to me that like I might need, and then we can balance off of each other. And you still got that, like, but don't forget about your goals and what you've been doing in life, because at the end of the day, your friends gonna leave you, your man is gonna leave you, and he gonna find another successful female that is not gonna give up her business to lay in bed with you.
We be so straightforward, y'all.
He's not. He's going to leave you. If all you want to do is be up under him, he is going to leave you.
Yeah, you gotta be busy sometimes. Don't be too available.
Don't be that's the key.
Don't be too available.
Don't be, even if you is available, you not available.
Like, hold on.
If he ain't there, he's like, what you doing? I'm out with the girls.
And normally we do be out with the girls, like, for real. That.
But even if you're not out with the girls that weekend, you better say you out with the girls, okay? Because I promise you, no one likes someone that just has the same schedule every day. Like, what do you have to talk about on the phone?
Girl, I'm the type of person. You can ask anybody. I can take like no conversation into like a 3-hour conversation.
Girl,
like,
we be doing that.
We do that. Like, it don't be nothing talking on. You be like, so anyways, this one time, like,
we been bringing up memories.
Yes, like stuff that happened to us. Not even bad stuff. It's just like we know how to carry on a conversation. Like, I really hate when people is just like, so what do you want to talk about? Oh, don't ask that. Please don't ask me what I want to talk about, because I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about, and
you might not like it.
You might not relate. Feedback. Give me your feedback on what you think. Like, if I say something, don't just go, okay, you're boring, and I don't like boring people. So it's like, let's have something to talk about. It don't got to be the same thing.
Also, fellas, I want to address this because I feel like this is so important, not only for the men out there, but also the females. Stop turning threesomes into a normal situation in every relationship. First of all, I get we live in Atlanta, but this is not no space for you to always be like, so, because I recently just had this conversation with one of my friends, and she was like, do you and your man do threesomes? And I was like, no, he don't even live up here. Like, why? Yeah. Like, he's not one of them type of guys out here that just automatically always want to have threesomes with every female they see. Listen, you don't have to do that with every female, and you can say no. Every female is not into threesomes. Stop normalizing that and be more loyal to your situations. Because that's what's happening with relationships, and that's why a lot of relationships are also not turning into what they're supposed to be, which is respectful and loyal. Because y'all trying to bring too many parties into y'all situation, and then you're changing yourself when you don't even do that. So even if he asks you and you don't do that, he not the one for you.
If you ask me that, you are asking to get your head knocked off, because I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing. You really gonna get your head knocked off. If you really feel like you're gonna do it with me and another person, and we doing whatever we do, And no, we might as well call it a quit because wrong one. Don't even try to joke about it because I don't play like that. I don't.
And like what I said, you would know if the female is into threesomes or like something like that. But listen, as a male, it's a turn off when you ask for a threesome because if a female want to give you a threesome, she gonna give you a threesome.
You mean as a female? You said as a male. You mean as a female? Like, is that what you meant to say?
Well, I feel like it's kind of, actually.
Yeah, he was like, as a man.
I don't know how y'all men feel about that. If y'all like threesomes, let us know down below, okay?
That's what y'all like.
But as a female, it's a turn off when you ask us if we want a threesome because we never said anything about it.
Yeah.
So why do you think we would want a threesome?
I'd be so disgusted. It's just
like who do you think I am?
You just asked me this. Are you serious?
Like, did I give off that vibe or energy that I would like? It turns your whole relationship off.
Yeah.
So think before you say a lot of things because every female. I know we live in Atlanta, which we have a lot of lounges out here. We got a lot of different underground stuff out here. We got a lot of different people into threesomes out here or what is it? Poly relationships. But literally do not, think that basically that's okay at the end of the day.
Because it's not like people are really trying to normalize open relationships, situationships, y'all. It's way too many people in situationships and they just considering it normal. Like that's one thing if we're trying to get to know each other and like, just actually take the time to get to know someone. But what we not gonna do is talk for multiple months and you think I'm gonna be a pen pal of friends with benefits because then I'm gonna cut that shit short for real. It's gonna be cut short. So it's just like, nah, like at the end of the day, we too grown for situationships, friends with benefits. But that's how you operate. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But I know what I don't like. So if you come my way like, oh, we can be friends with benefits. No, we cannot. Like,
we can't.
I don't need no more friends and I don't need no benefits from my friends because my homeboys, I don't even look at them. Like when I have guy friends, they are strictly guy friends. Like that's it. I don't look at them. I ain't never looked at them like that. They just really cool people. You can be friends with the opposite sex. Like,
well,
I feel like you can as long as you didn't have sex. I feel like if you didn't have sexual activity and stuff like that, then that's a friend. Now if you done fucked on your homeboy and you like, oh, that's still a friend. It's like, no, he was more than a friend at some point in time or trying to be more than a friend. But if you guys never had like any sexual activity, intercourse, anything, then that's a friend. Like that's how I see my guy friends. We ain't never did nothing, never liked them, so they just my guy friends. That's it.
Yeah.
Period.
So y'all, that has definitely been some gems that we have been dropping for y'all. We just wanted to go ahead and give y'all some insight on not only the male side but also the female side, and also let y'all know the honest truth about what's going on out here. And how we think.
Definitely.
We got some slick mouths. Yes.
SlickTalk ATL, y'all. Like,
there you go.
We in Atlanta. And we got the slick mouths. If y'all want to know something, like we don't really know how guys think, but we like know enough guys who can tell us their insight. And it's just like, okay, like they told us this, but we can definitely give y'all the female perspective. So if y'all want to know something about females,
DM us. Go in the comments. Let us know.
Y'all need some advice.
We're very quick to tell you the honest truth. Listen.
Don't be sensitive when I tell you.
Tough love, baby.
Don't be like, well, dang, that was harsh. I mean, you asked me.
Yes.
You asked me, so what did you expect? But
listen. And there it goes. But it's been a pleasure communicating with y'all, talking with y'all today on this Wednesday.
Yes.
Y'all already know you can follow me at I'm Golden Not 21.
Period. And go follow SlickTalk ATL. That's our main podcast page. So you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Yes.
Period. And we